Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello, hello. Sorry, I had some technical issues. I went to go make my hot cocoa. When I came back, my phone that I use for my tracking was so out of sync. I was like, oh no. Well, I need to fix this. So, hello, 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 welcome everyone. Hello, Zai, hello, welcome. I am Minchi Honey, your local neighborhood witch from space, and today I am making Christmas Nuis. It's a little bit messy well, I don't have much desk space currently. I am going to redesign my desk configuration in the future. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But today I am making little Christmas outfits for my Nuis. Hello, hello. So yeah, sorry for the delay. I went to go make hot chocolate and I was like on time and I forgot my phone wasn't synced up. I'm like, oh no, and I don't know how to do it without the trust this computer prompt thing to come up. But I have. It's a little hot. It's a little too hot for me to drink right now. But I have hot cocoa. And I originally had a peppermint stick that would like hang off to the side, but it like fell in once it melted soon enough. So yeah, I didn't do it with milk to save on some calories, but maybe next stream I'll do a little bit better with calorie count. But so I forgot I actually had like this outfit already from Daiso that perfectly fits Kana. This is Kana from Oshinoko and her little capelet and hat. It fits her so perfectly. But today I'll be making another outfit and a little stockings to put my little Nuis in for a little decor. Which I think would be really cute. But Kana is like, she looks so cute in this, so I gotta make a little stocking to stuff her in. So she's one of the ones I'll be making for today, and the other one it will be for the Tamamon, or the monster Kigu for Tamaki from Idolish 7. Hello, thank you. Isn't she so adorable? I'm gonna like yeet her around all town for Christmas. It's so cute. Also, yes, I'm gonna make a little thing for him. I think I'm gonna make him a little hat as well as like a stocking to stick him in. Because he's a little bit more rotund and round, I don't think a capelet will look as cute on him, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I tried to keep the tags on a lot of my Nuis. Like Kana, I've had this on Kana since I won her in Japan, so I just kind of shove her like behind her to take photos. But yeah, so we'll be making something for Tamaki. I keep my tags. Okay, I'm glad there's other people who keep their tags. Makes me feel less crazy. But okay, so I'll be working with a couple different fabrics. So one of them is this plaid fleece I got as a remnant at Miss Joanne. This one I'll probably do a little stocking with. It's based off the Genshin Impact holiday series where they have little like custom stockings for that comes with the Nui, which I thought was really cute. But unfortunately I don't really care for Fontaine characters like that, so I was like, oh, I might as well just make it for my own Nuis. So this is one fabric. I'm gonna try and make space so you can at least see it all together. Next I have this like red velvet. So actually I've had this for like 2 years now. I just haven't had time to really make anything with it. So this is like a little red velvet. It's a little bit deeper of a red, which I like because I feel like it feels richer versus I love Kana, but like for example, like she would look so good if it was on a darker red because I feel like this red blends in with her hair, but it is what it is. Kana's not getting the upgrade for this time around. And I also have a green velvet version like that I also got on Remnant a few years ago. So again, I know my camera is really blurry. I don't know why, like the autofocus sometimes works. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So unfortunately you gotta deal with my little blurry camera situation for the time being. So these are 2 fabrics, and then what I thought might be cute is if I were to also use it. So as a sneak preview for my leg warmer making stream, I'm actually not knitting them. I'm actually going to be sewing them, but I got this like cozy knit faux sweater fabric from, again, Joann, that I could also like cut a small snippet and make a little trim, just to kind of, you know, make it a little bit more contrasted versus just having to do red and green together. But yeah. Okay, where do I begin? In case someone else out there is following along on how to make stuff, here are some supplies that I'll be using. I'll have little fabric scissors here. Oh, I should grab my paper scissors. I will grab that shortly. I also have like a ruler. I have a clear ruler just because it's a little bit easier for me to like make patterns for. Thread colors, as you can see, this is actually, fun fact, this is the thread I use when I made my my Hoshi Meguri cosplay for Vega. This was the green I used on his dress, and this is how much I have left, so I'm like truly gonna try and utilize this as much as possible so I can just finish it off. And then obviously red and cream as thread. I'll also be hand sewing. I don't, for some reason, when it comes to really small stuff, I don't like running it through my machine. So I'll be doing a lot more hand sewing of it on this stream. And then my needles are here. So fun fact also, I keep finding sewing needles on my floor, and I don't know, when I had friends over a couple weekends ago, like my collection of needles I find on the floor keep growing, and it's in a spot that's like, it's hard to see. It's like by it's in an area where it's not really carpeted, so it's like I can see it. I don't know what happened, but it's there. And every time I like go and do something, I'm like, I notice something shiny on the floor. I'm like, huh, that's a needle. So it is what it is. That's the life of being a crafter. And then I also use wonder clips instead of pins, just because I don't like being poked or stabbed at. And then I also have ribbon that I think I'll be using as like a lot of the closures today. So I will be using fray check to seal those off. I also have snaps because, for example, like the ones from Daiso, they have a Velcro, but my fear for a lot of using Velcro is when it gets caught on the nui itself, like it could pull or like deteriorate the fabric of the nui. So I would like to use snaps instead. So that's kind of my other thing. I have plenty of scrap pattern paper. I don't know if this is enough, but I can always grab more if I need it. I also have a bad habit of just keeping like little scraps of fabric because you don't know what you'll need it for. Like I had like trims and stuff cut off from excess paper, so try not to make anything go to waste. And then let me grab my thing. My model's gonna die for a second while I grab paper, scissors, and hopefully you can hear me. Okay, so got my paper scissors, which is this. I try not to, if you're new to crafting, I would highly recommend not mixing scissors that you cut your fabric with scissors that you would cut paper with. Fabric tends to dull the blades a lot faster. Same with wig cutting for like plastic fibers. But yeah, I would try and dedicate scissors to specific material so it dulls a lot less quickly. I'm going through my scrap fabric right now. There's so many I forgot I even have. I can't wait to see what you have in your scrap fabric collection. I'm very curious. I actually think I have like a Hello Kitty fabric, like a Christmas specific fabric, I think. Actually, it might be Halloween. I don't know. I was at Miss JoJo's earlier today because I have another project I really want to do for myself. It's a lot of white and black. Good thing a lot of idols have white and black fabrics. But yeah, so I have different kinds of ribbon. I have like this like champagne kind of gold color, red, green, various ribbons to pick from if I wanted to use that as like decor or like an additional closure. I'm talking tiny scraps. It's stupid. Well, you could use them for tiny idol Nui outfits, you know? Oh, actually, since my camera's working, I can show you really quickly before I get started. Like my art haul from Anime Frontier, since my camera wasn't working. Shake my head. Shake my head. This is how hoarding happens. I'm sorry. I hoard so much. I understand. Honestly, what you could do, which I've seen some like other creators do, is they take their scrap fabrics and they use it for like a cushion or something as stuffing. Like usually it's like an ottoman that like you can rest your feet on or whatever. Once you have enough, so that way you don't have to like go out and buy like stuffing, and you can just reutilize scraps of fabrics for that. So that's one thing you could do if you wanted to like just get rid of scraps, make little cushions or something. Something that's like you're not gonna like be sleeping or have to worry about like I don't know support or anything like that for your neck. So I don't know, something cute you could use it for. What was I gonna? Oh, my art hole, which actually is quite small. I had a t-shirt that I got from a vendor. Which I think it's this creator. It's OMZ Bear. I wore their shirt earlier this weekend and it was so comfy. I am so picky when it comes to like getting t-shirts at Artist Alley. I look at the fabric quality, I look at the print quality, and I'm very picky about it. So very happy. I think they're based in New York, I think, and they hand screen print it themselves. So I thought it was really cool. But yeah, so I have like little cute things like this little boba cat. I don't know why. I love like really cutesy stickers like this. I like to stick them on like my water bottles and whatnot. This print was actually from my partner because he was buying like a bunch of Genshin prints. So this is one of the ones that he was gonna get me originally Kazuha from Genshin Impact, but I'm like, no, please give me this Shao. This is really pretty. I love like the line work and the sketchy look of it. So this is one I have to like make a frame for or get a frame for later on. Yeah. The only thing I'm like really picky about when it comes to print is like the touch for it. So even though this has a really nice pearlescent finish, it has like this, it's like the equivalent of when you scratch your nails on a chalkboard, like that feeling when I touch this paper, and I don't like that. So it's one I would definitely just frame to avoid touching it altogether. I did get, oh no, where'd my sticker go? Where'd my Raphael sticker go? Alright, well, my two things of Raphael are somewhere in my office, and I don't know where they are, but I got like a like cat sticker of him, and also if you see me online, I keep talking about Heartsteel, and I don't know why. I don't even ship this, but I love the freaking art. It's actually this mutual I haven't spoken to in a while, Jolie, but they actually have like a webtoon series that you might have seen on Webtoon, the Webtoon app, and they're super talented, they're super cool. Please check out their art. But this is, I know it's so, I can't share it on here, but it's got, I love like the hollow glitter look for it, and I love that this is like a little it's a sticker too, but I love that it's like a film strip, like a Polaroid or photo booth film strip. And then just a few more things. This is, I had a friend that needed another print, I guess, to get a discount, which was fine because I really liked this art, but it's of Shao, again from Genshin Impact. I love tragic Shao art, actually. I don't have much of it. I don't have like, usually a couple of prints where it's just him looking very, very cool, but I love when I see tragic art like this because this man has suffered enough through the centuries. And this is by Kao Kwan Yang. They have a bunch of like Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact prints. It's really, really nice artwork. The only thing is, it's such a specific print size, so I would have to find a frame and like do a custom mat for it to kind of frame it nicely. But I do like that it's a smaller print. They did offer this in a larger print, but I love that they have like a smaller print that I can carry around. And then my other art purchase, which I actually am working on a little frame project for this. I'm trying to play around with short form video, like DIY stuff, like just to play around and see if I like it. But I have a frame that I'm putting this print in. It's like, it reminds me of another friend's art style, which is like very like concept art, background art, that I really love. It's actually a postcard, but I would frame it so I can have it like on my desk as like inspiration. I love the print. I know, I'm so glad you also got this print too. It's so, I love the colors and I love the lighting in it. In my dreams, I would have a cottage, and this is like the vibe and look of my sewing studio. I love that they even have like a separate cutting table, and it's just so nice. And this is by Sanglem Art. They are a fellow API Vietnamese American creator, and I love their booth. I actually wish I bought more, but you know, space what space allows. I have a Persona 5 Yusuke print that feels very similar. Let me share. Oh, okay. Yeah. Supporting our people. Truly supporting our people. And I think that's pretty much it for my haul. Sorry to take away from the Nui making stream, but yeah. Shoot, I should have gotten a tape measure. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Maul's gonna die. Wah! Okay, I am back. I need to get a tape measure so I can measure out this chunk. So yeah, I'm gonna move my supplies off to the side. Kana-chan will go over to the corner. Oh my gosh! Hello, Chrissy Cosplay! Hello! Nice to meet you virtually. Hello, and thank you for the follow. Thank you. I'm making Christmas plushies, or Christmas clothes rather, for plushies or newies, depending on what you like to refer to them as. But hello, welcome. Did you just finish streaming? I know you've been streaming lately too. Okay, so first thing I'm probably gonna do is measure his circumference. He's a little chunky, so I'm gonna go from his side seam all the way around. So it's about 9 3/4. I really suck at math too. Like I need a calculator for everything. So if he's a 9 3/4, and then I'm gonna add. I guess I don't really need a 1/2 seam allowance because it's a little smaller. So I will go with seam allowance of 1/4 inch. So that'll be another 1/2 inch to that. I can do this. That will be the 10 1/4. Oops, 10 1/4. And then divide that in half. So that'll be 5 1/8. Yes. For his little stocking situation. No, I might tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. I love it. You also stream. I think I saw like you post a clip on Instagram for braiding, I think. I'm so bad about keeping track of people who stream, but I need to. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I do this? Let me follow you back. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. How long do I want this stocking to be? It's about 3 inches in length, give or take. So, what I will do is I'll measure out 3 inches. here, and then I said what, 5 1/8, which will put it 2 1/16 on each side. That's also why I really like having a grid ruler. I like having the grid to follow. Yeah, that was for my Anime Frontier wrap up and cosplay cleanup. Oh, cool! I'm so sad I didn't catch you at Anime Frontier. How was the con for you? Okay, so now that we kind of know what the general shape of what this Nui will fit into, we'll need to figure out what's a good shape for the stocking so you actually see that it's a stocking. Yay! Okay. And for this one, since I'll be using fleece, I won't need to like. You can serge it if you really want to get fancy with it, but I won't. It's for funsies, you know. Okay. Oh, I wish I had my French curve, which I can get. It was fun. It was my first time going. Oh, it was your first time going? It was for me. How was it for me? It was good. I was very tired by like the last day, and it was good. I wish my signal was better so I can actually use social media to like find people and say hi. But overall, it was pretty good. Yeah, I was really tired though, like real tired. I'm glad you had fun, especially for your first time. Okay, let me grab my French curve really quick. Give me 1 second. I need to grab it across the room. Okay. Hopefully my model's back. Okay, looks like it is. I'm hoping to like, so right now my work board is like the opposite side of where my desk is. And I'm actually gonna try and rearrange my office later this week when I have a little bit more time to have it to pivot where a lot of my storage is against another wall. And that way I can move that work board closer to my desk and have things a little bit more accessible, especially if I want to do more craft streams and whatnot. Okay, so because I want this to look like a prominent stocking shape, what I might do maybe something like that. I'm just kind of winging it at this point. And what I would do from here is probably straighten out that line. And then I love using a French curve when I don't have to be super accurate to things. I could probably actually shorten this even, like shorten the length of it or shorten this part of it a little more. So that way, if I really want to shorten from the top, I could. But I like how it looks, like a little butt for him to stick out of. Okay, I'll do that. I will go back to my original line there. And now I just have to add seam allowance. And I said 1/4 inch, so I will do that. I really wish I had a bigger craft / space for that I can do craft and streaming. I don't know. I still have to figure out what a good setup is if I want to stream crafting. But I don't know. We'll see. That's technically next year's problem for me. And if you want to put notches, you can. I probably will, so that way I'll have a better indication of where things need to connect a little better. And what I can probably do, if I have time later this week, on top of other things I need to do, I can try to digitize and vector this pattern so that anyone who would like to use this for their, you know, if you have a really round shaped nui, you can use it, especially if it's the Idler 7 Mon series. And for this one, I would want to make like a little fold over cuff situation. So I could do is extend the length of it so that way it could fold down. But since I want to do a little contrast moment, yeah, I won't do that. It might probably be better to pattern a separate piece. And then I'll do this little grid square so I know the scale of it whenever I vector. And then 1 inch square. And then I'll put nui stocking cut times 2. And then today's date, 12/16. So that is one part. And then I will cut this out so I can use the other part of this scrap paper. It's so hard. You need space, but people need to see. I always feel like I'm too all over the place in my space. I need to check out one of your streams and see how you have yours set up because I'm very curious. I do agree, like, people need to see, but also, like, I like having just more space. I did consider, like, setting up a separate, like, extending my work table to where I can have another camera versus just having my webcam, which is what you're looking at here. But I have to figure the technicals aspects. Right now, I'm just trying to organize my office. I actually bought like an old school like embossing label maker. I have a digital one, but I haven't used it in so long that the batteries have eroded and like messed up the battery cartridge. But also, why does my label maker need 6 AAA batteries? I feel like that's overkill. So I got like a manual one to use for labeling things throughout. Okay. Little stocking. It's so chunky. Okay, and then set a little cuff situation. There's another piece of scrap that's smaller that I can use this for. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Oh, what do you know? I already got lines on here, so I'll use that. Let's do... Again, using a 3/4 seam allowance, and then I could make like the lip for it be like 1.25 inches. I think that'd be really cute. We'll do 1.25 inches, and we'll make it so that you have to fold on it. I'll explain what I mean in a second. 1.25 inches. Xing out whatever marks I don't need. Oh wait. Should go all the way here because I want this to fold over. Have a good stream. I gotta go. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the follow. Have a good rest of your night. Bye bye. 5 1/4. Right? That's what I said. Where'd my math go? Oh, 5 1/8. Go me. So 5 1/8 would put me here. Sorry, it's probably not the most interesting part when it comes to crafting, is really the patterning. But you know, it is what it is. Okay. Let's put the notches here, which is where we'll attach it. And then I will call it stocking. Stocking top. Then cut. One on fold. And today's date, which is the 16th. I can't believe it's already halfway through December. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, so I went to Joann's today because I went to sleep late thinking, wow, I wish I had cute pajamas, like with pockets and things that's a little bit more useful. If I wanted something that was cute but not too short that I would feel uncomfortable walking around in. And I just couldn't find anything that I liked. And so, lo and behold, I'm like, you know what? I'll make my own pajama shorts. And so I bought fabric today for it. And this is what the lip part would look like once it's stitched down and everything. I messed something up here. What did I do? Did I measure? I definitely measured something wrong. What did I do? I just completely measured this wrong. Oh, I made this too short. Oh, no. Well, nothing taped can't fix. Okay, so this is right. This one is wrong. Do I have tape nearby here? Let me check. Ah, I do have tape. Yippee! Okay. So I'm gonna extend this by almost an inch, right? A little bit less than that. Here. And this is why you measure twice before cutting. So if anything crazy happens, you have time to fix it. I'm probably doing overkill with the amount of tape, but whatever. I will drink my hot cocoa next because I think it's cooled down enough to where I can drink it and not burn my mouth. Yippee! So I made like a peppermint hot cocoa situation. Oh my gosh, that's so yummy. Yippee. Okay. The sad part is actually that I'm like over my calorie count for the day, because I ate a late night snack I should not have eaten, but it's okay, things happen. Actually, I'll do it in black ink so it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, it was like 7/8 too short, so nothing crazy, I don't think. But I told myself this will be one of the few days where I can, you know, treat myself. I think the hardest part around this time of year is just trying to be consistent about eating well while indulging in the holidays, because I love so many holiday treats. I love anything peppermint flavored. This looks kind of crazy, I know, but trust the process, as they say. And so, I don't know, I really wanted a hot cocoa. I've been craving chocolatey things, which I never normally crave, but this time of year, chocolate with peppermint, I don't know why, it has like a chokehold on me. Okay, whoops. Okay, this pattern. Am I crazy? I just feel like that was so, well, He is thick, so I think we will need the space. But then, okay, I'll just keep it for now. I can always make it smaller. So, I know some people do so well with pattern making because a lot of people, will start pattern making by making clothes for dolls, which I think is really good. It's a really like smart thing to do, especially like Barbies and things like that, where, you know, she's got curves that you would have to account for and that kind of stuff. And I wish that was something I picked up when I was younger, was like making stuff for like dolls or plushies or stuffed animals. Because I feel like that would be such a good skill to have, especially as a cosplayer. Okay. Am I officially... Why is this like... What did I do? Why is this one shorter? Okay, well, I'm a 1/4 inch short, which is wild. Okay, let me fix this too. Scrap piece of paper to the rescue. It is what it is. Again, I can always make it smaller, not bigger. looking forward to doing my vision board. I feel so motivated. I feel like I really want to make stuff. Oh, I'm thinking about making like a cosplay before the new year. If I can swing it. Me. Girl, you deserve to have a vision board since you've been cleaning up all your all your fandom merch too. Okay. Now things fit. Yippee! I don't know how I miscalculated that so bad. Whatever. It's done. Okay, let me move this paper out of the way. I'll be honest, I kind of shove things temporarily under my monitor until I need them. Okay. So first things first, I will be doing, I think this will look so cute, like the pattern, or should I do, I think the plaid. The plaid would look so cute. So let me cut this up. And for those of you who want to know, this is the green box plaid at Joann. It's a fleece. And it was previously $14.99 a yard. But you can definitely get it cheaper now. Hello, Stuart. Hello, hello. That would be very cute with the blue. Hehe. Minty. But hello, welcome to the stream. I'm currently about to cut out fabric so I can have something for my little plushie. Do you prefer non-stretch for Nui fabrics? So I think it depends. I think if you pick something that is a knit, so like fleece, and both fabrics I have are actually stretch, I think there's a lot more forgiving than if you were to go with like non-stretch. I know a lot of people like to use felt, and that's fine too, but I will say felt does have some give too, depending on the quality of felt. So I think it just depends on what you prefer. I think things like fleece make more sense. Like I think a lot of Nuis do have like more rigid fabrications, like my Kana one does. But I think it depends. I wouldn't do like something super stretchy necessarily. That's why I like having this fleece. He's so cute. Okay, this is the front of the fabric. Don't want to get crazy and pattern match. That'd be insane. I probably won't. Hee hee ha ha. Who knows? I was wanting to save some of this. I guess I do need pins, huh? My pins. Just wondering if I need to bring some of my spandex for a Nui party. I think it depends on what you want to use it for. Like, are you talking about like regular spandex, or are they like the mystique, shiny, like idol-like fabrics? Oh, my pin box is so far. I think I can pattern match. It'll be fun if I did. Minty, do I want to suffer with pattern matching? Also, I mean, this isn't too terrible. It's literally like, you know, I love that it's a grid pattern. I think it'd be a little bit more crazy if it was like stripes or something, where the repeat matters a little bit more. But this is fine. Why do I have my small pins mixed in here? When it comes to pinning, you can pin things in whatever direction. It typically doesn't matter. I like to pin things in the direction that won't stab me if I'm like going around to cut it. So like following the flow of where you're cutting, I think helps a lot. Okay. Yippee! Okay. I actually wanted to make like a headband for this fabric too, like a fleece like sweatband. I saw some that had like cute bows and stuff, so I'll probably use the rest of this fabric for that. And I can make have a matching look with my Nui. How cute is that? Funny thing is, I actually don't take this Tamaki out that often. I usually keep him in like a vinyl pouch, like a clear vinyl pouch, so he doesn't get dirty along with my Sogomon. But maybe this holiday season, as a treat, I take him out. And you don't have to use scissors. If you have a rotary cutter, that works just as fine too. Actually, probably easier. In his enclosure, yeah, his little jail. Okay. I'll put all my scraps to the side for now. Okay, now, how do I want a pattern match? Okay, let's see. And if you're like me, who tends to forget which side of the what the face fabric is, usually for things like fleeces, since it's brushed a little bit more typically on the face side, it'll look blurrier. But if you don't want to think about it, you can also just pin so you know which side is the face. So since this is the face, let's see. All I would need for this to... Can I not pattern match? Whoops. Well. How do I have it now? It would be this. Okay. Figured it out. I forgot what the repeat was, but this is a pretty simple repeat, so. With the plaid. Thank God for squares. Okay. And that way, it'll be a little pattern match situation. But yeah, I was actually thinking, am I overwhelming myself with my Christmas streams? But then I truly feel like, for lack of a better word, feral for like doing things before the end of the year, especially because like I didn't do much. I felt like all of October and November, I felt like I didn't do much for myself. I did a lot of like, you know, like holiday things with like friends and family, and I wanted something for myself for the end of the year, and so I decided streaming was the way to do that. Let's see. I want to conserve as much of this piece as I can because it's a useful piece. I can use it for my bow. Trying to keep track of the time too, because I had told myself I wanted a lot of my streams to not be too long, so I don't burn myself out, especially on like weeknights where I have work the next day. So I'm trying to get done as much as I can within 2 hours usually. If you looked at my schedule and saw that I changed it, that's what I did. On when I say my schedule, I mean like on Twitch. I had indicated originally I was gonna do 3-hour streams, and I realized last Thursday when I did my Anime Frontier yapping stream, I was so tired. I was like mentally done for the rest of the day. inside. So I was like, maybe 2 hours is perfectly fine versus doing 3. I don't know what I was thinking with my 3-hour streams. Okay. This fleece is done for now. I'm gonna move him to the side. Okay. And then I should be good and cut out all my things so I can have it ready to sew. And then again, I should use a smaller pin for. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you, darling, for the raid! Thank you, thank you! Welcome, raiders! Welcome, welcome! Enemy. Oh. Welcome, welcome! Oh wait. What did I do? That's not right. What? What? Why did it tag? Okay, well, how do I Twitch? Why did it tag pink lemonade? Taylor started hit and run. I'm actually quite busy tonight. I'm afraid I'll be taking my leave right away, so please take care. Oh, no worries. Thank you, darling, for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Darling is my VTuber model sibling. We have the same model mama. Jenn Troop. Have a good rest of your night. I forgot to mark the notches. Okay. Normally you would do this while it was still pinned. It's just newies. It's okay. Okay. So this would be, you know, together. And you would sew it. If you want to get real fancy with the pattern matching. You know what, since I already have this out, I will pin it together. I was actually thinking about like doing a cosplay that requires pattern matching. Okay, so again, on my Wicked Pill journey, I was thinking about, wow, not that I would make Glinda or Galinda, but like I love how well they did the pattern matching on her school uniform, her Shiz school uniform. And I was just like, that's so nice. That's just nice, you know? How lovely. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be a perfect match on this side, but close enough. Okay, so might as well just do one more. A little overkill with my clipping, but it's distractingly good how well the pattern matching was done. I know! And so I was thinking, like, what cosplay would I even do that requires pattern matching? Because I don't do many cosplays that require, like, something to line up, like, pattern-wise. Like having patterned fabric. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this part as the cuff, because I think that'd look so cute. Oh my gosh, I could have matching leg warmers. What am I tiny? Too bad their legs are so chunk. I can't make them like a tiny little leg warmer. Tama stays here. Okay, let's see. And I did say for this to cut on a fold. The interesting thing about this fabric is that it's made to be like a cable, a faux cable. And so there is pattern direction on here too. But because it's a knit, I feel like it's a little trickier to have it lay nicely, which this will be very interesting to work with. I haven't worked on a fabric like this before, but it'll be interesting to do it when I have my crafting stream on Thursday. Oh, I actually need to cut 2 of these. Cut 2 one fold. Actually, I could just make it one long piece, but I feel like for the sake of my mind, I would, instead of having to remake another pattern, I will simply just keep it as I currently have it. But yeah, I think I would like to do a cosplay where I do a little bit more customization. Like I would want to vector my own pattern for something, and especially for like lace. I think it'd be really, I love when people do custom lace. I was actually looking at the, I can show you my Sakizo book since I couldn't do it on Thursday. But this one particular Sakizo design has like, I remember, I think she did like a, she did like custom tights or like a limited edition run tights to match back to like one of her designs. I saw someone did custom lace for their OnStars cosplay, like with all the weaving and such. Yeah, it's so cool when people do that. I think it's such a nice detail, and I think it really has like a personal touch. I think the last time I saw someone, not that people haven't done it before, but the last time I saw it, something like that, was, I believe it was, they're gonna date me, but on Heroes of Cosplay, I think, where someone had done custom lace, or maybe it wasn't Heroes of Cosplay. It was when someone did custom lace for Lulu from Final Fantasy X. I don't know if anyone else remembers that, but I thought it was so cool. Was it Lulu? I'm pretty sure it was. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so cute. So cute. Look at it. Hopefully I'm pointing in the right direction, but it's like a little knitted stocking. I'm probably putting way too much effort into this little stocking, but it's Christmas. I was actually considering like buying more like Christmas specific trims, like pom-poms, but then I was like, I should really try and use up what I currently have. So like the ribbons, I do have like pearls or beads, I think, if I really wanted to get a little fancy with it. But we'll see. Let's see what I can do in the next hour, or rather 55 minutes before I end stream. Okie dokie. Okay. That's it for this guy. Yippee! I cannot wait to make leg warmers out of these. I just love the like the gyaru aesthetic lately. A little fancy decor as a treat, truly. Okay. Oh, actually, I'll make it so that it matches the direction. This one I will not do pattern matching with, but this is just so that way the edges are along the same of where I cut it. Little sewing needle. I won't need that much thread since I'm gonna stitch down this side and this side for now. And then I'll move on to the green part, and then I will attach the top part all in one go. And this one could be just a simple basting stitch because I don't think it has to be like my best sewing by any means, but good enough, you know? I actually remember there was a time where my sewing machine was broken. I think it was in middle school, maybe, when I was making a cosplay. I want to say it was middle school or high school. I actually can't remember. And I remember I had to bring I had asked my teacher, like, hey, can I sew during our class? And he's like, well, what are you making? And I told him, like, oh, it was a costume for a convention. And I knew he was really into costume making because he does, like, period. I think he was, like, a U.S. history teacher. I'm trying to remember what specific social studies it was. But he does a lot of, like, period costume making, which I thought was really cool. And so he was like, oh, yeah, like, go for it. He was the coolest teacher ever for letting me sew in class. As long as I paid attention for the test, that's all he cared about. Okay, I'm going to knock this guy off. So that's one side done. Not the cleanest, but it'll do. Who's gonna be here to flip my seams for my stocking, my newie stocking, you know? And since it's a knit, I didn't want to go too tight with my stitch, so they're not like loosey-goosey, but they're like, if the fabric needs to stretch a little, the stitch itself won't break. Eh. I feel like this week, for some reason, it's gonna be such a busy week, which is why I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I did my crafting streams a little bit closer, like a week later, when my schedule's a little bit more chill. But it would, because Christmas is next week, I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, I don't know, maybe in case this stream inspires someone to make their own little stocking for their newies, that, you know, it wouldn't be cutting it too close to Christmas Day. My needle! Hold on. I dropped it on the floor. Moment for for a quick moment. So yeah, so I put a lot of my crafting streams I actually would have wanted to do later, but because Christmas is literally next week, I was like, never mind, we gotta do it this week. And same with my like vision board and like office decorating stream. I actually would have wanted to do those earlier. But because I thought, oh, you know, it'll be a good like time to really take more time on it. I thought I had a crazy thought of like, so one of the things I really want to do for my office is actually paint it like the same colors as my shelves from IKEA, which is like this gray green color. But I was like, ooh, that requires me to tape off a lot more, buy more supplies, and it was something I wasn't ready to commit to. Because I thought, oh, you know, I might as well like do a lot over the holidays. But then I realized like, oh, but that required waiting for paint to dry and not being able to use my office during the holidays. And I was like, that's not very smart of me. So I know some people that'll be happy to cough. It's more like I don't want my office to be completely out of commission when I'm like streaming, if that makes sense. Eventually, yeah, eventually. I have to time it in a way where I don't have like too many streams or yeah, I just have to figure it out. Oh gosh, did I not cut enough for this? Usually I like to knot it off within itself, but in cases like this, where I didn't measure out enough thread, which is crazy, I thought I did, but I can just hand knot it. Yeah, the other issue is kind of like, because my parents always said like, oh, this isn't your forever home, because it's not my forever home. But then I think, oh, but it's just nice to have a room that I enjoy for the time being. But is it more work to like spend money, buy paint my room, and then if I were to eventually move, I would need to paint the walls back to their color as they currently are, you know? I thought about that, and that's why like as much as I want to do like home renovations, I don't want to live in this house forever. Mainly because the yard is so freaking huge. I hate this yard. It's beautiful when it's like clean and full of life in the grass, but I hate it. I wish I had AstroTurf. That's the dream. Okay, so I'm gonna try and neatly. I'm not gonna press this because again, it's a little hee hee ha ha project. I don't want to get too deep into it. Plus, it's a knit, so it won't really hold the structure as well. Or not structure, but like even if it were to press it down, it like loses like the volume. So this is the top part of the stocking. It looks so cozy, and it's still got a little stretch and give to it. So perfect. I'm gonna take a little hot cocoa break. It's now like room temp now. Dang, is this good? Maybe I might save some for tomorrow. I am a heathen that like saves my drinks, even if it's like no longer warm. Like I can add in like instant coffee to it and make it like a little like my version of a hot chocolate peppermint latte. Okay, next color, green. Okay. I forgot, because of how low I am on my green thread, a lot of these were like, I think they were originally like basting stitches too, that I like took apart. I just happened to have a lot of extra thread for. I don't know. But they're all like pre-cut. So it's whatever thread I have is what I have left. Oh my gosh, gosh, this is gonna be so stinking cute. Let me check on something really quick. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Okay, my notches line up, so I will go ahead and tack it down. I had a lot of fun pulling together like stream assets for this. Like, I thought, oh, I think I just enjoy Christmas more than I thought. I used to think like Halloween was my favorite holiday, but I think I really do enjoy Christmas. Something about, you know, making spirits bright and just having something to look forward to in these trying times. Yes, fellow Xmas enjoyer. Actually, I feel like I'm actually I feel like I haven't done much for Christmas. Like, I don't even have my tree up. And part of me is like, I just want a small tree this year. And the other part of me is like, I don't want to spend money on a tree. I already have a tree, but it's so big. And like, normally I would have my tree up by now. Usually my family visits me during the holidays, but since they're not gonna be here, I was like, oh, I don't really need to like put presents under the tree. Even for my partner, he already knows. I showed him today what I was making him for Christmas, because it's not like I can craft in secret. I don't have like a door for my office, so yeah, I don't know. It's I've seen some people make those craft 3D Christmas trees as the tree. They look pretty nice. That's so cute. I actually have like this mini Daiso tree that I got from my apartment years ago that I think is like the perfect size to put like on a dining room table and then call it a day. But I cannot find the base for it like at all. And it's like actually frustrating to me. Like why can't I find the base for my little tiny tree? So part of my goal today was to go find it. So maybe after the stream, I'll try my best to go look for it. Okay. Okay. That's it for this green thread. Time to grab another off the spool. I'm actually using a lot more thread than I normally do. For some reason, when it comes to like, unless I'm like truly just basting and I'm gonna rip off the thread later on, I like to double thread my needle. And so, I don't know, it feels a little bit more secure, because I feel like my thread tends to snap actually quite often. It's because the type of needle I have, like the end of it, if I pull too hard, it tends to snap. So I like having a double threaded needle most of the time when I'm like sewing and like hand sewing anything. Crossing fingers for you all. Thank you. Oh, actually, Zai, I could tell you this. So one of my goals was to actually buy 13 Sentinels, but because I didn't finish my cosplay in time for my convention, I missed the sale, because I told myself, oh, as a treat, if I finish my cosplay by this date, I can pick up the game before the sale ended. So I will eventually play it. Miss Chemistry here has been shilling this game for some time, so it's on my list of things to play. Okay, next sale I see again, I'm gonna personally DM you. Okay, sounds good. I usually like see the sales like pop up. This time around, I truly just like, oh, I didn't finish my cosplay on time. I didn't feel... The priority was to finish the cosplay, obviously, so I was like, oh no, I missed the game sale. But I did pick up the Ace Attorney game that Kim recommended, so that will be my first game that I will play in the new year, which will be very exciting. It's okay soon, Tia. Oh yes, Ace Attorney is very good too. You know what's funny? I've watched part of the anime adaptation, never finished it. I think it was like during a time where I just wasn't wanting to watch commit to like watching something weekly. And also, I think, is there a live action for it? I could have sworn there was a live action for it with, is it Oguri Shun? I finished the first trilogy recently and loved it. Yeah, oddly enough, so I know some characters. But I don't know enough. Like, I know there's a guy with a visor that looks sick. Looks so cool. Visor, whatever the eye thingy he has. Narimiya Hiroki. Oh, that's who plays him? God, I haven't heard that name in forever. I think the last thing I watched him in was like a J-drama called Stand Up. I think. He was really good in that one. Oh yes, Mr. Is it... How do you pronounce that? Do you pronounce it in a French way? Like, is it Godot? Please explain. Yep, French way. God, it's a good thing I asked. I was supposed to say Godot. One of these days I'll properly learn French. My mom always like harps on like, why didn't you learn French? You're Vietnamese. And I'm like, that's the colonizer talking. Ooh, a longer thread. Yippee! Okay. Whoa, is this the Minty Honey? Oh my gosh, is that the Meta? Meta who just came back from Awa? Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning into my stream. I appreciate it. Awawa. How was it? I saw some of your photos. Everything looked like it looked so sick, especially the HoloLive concert you went to. I was actually looking at people posting clips of the... Oh gosh, is there a knot in this thread? No! I hate it when there's a knot. I usually just cut my loss, not tie it off and just cut it out. But it's so... I literally just threaded this. Oh god, I made it worse. Hold on. Oh god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cut my losses here. I was so excited for a long thread situation. That ain't happening. Pretty fun. Solid con for music. Yes! I haven't been back since 2019. You know, the before times. But I had such a good time. I wish I got to go last year, actually. The lineup was so sick last year. But maybe next year. So yeah, I'm currently making a little stocking for my plushie. I don't know what happened to my thread. This is why the technical thing you would do is like put wax on them, but you know, this project ain't that serious. I don't really need to wax my thread for this kind of thing. Okay. I'm actually so curious about the number of eventers that got into like VTubers and go eventing for VTubers. I feel like there's some overlap in my like timeline, like my like mutuals that got into it, and there's just some that did not. Not a whole lot from my circles. Oh, interesting. In your circle, do a lot of people still go eventing for like, you know, other idols? Yeah, quite a lot go to Japan. Ah, naruhodo. Oh, to go to Japan for events. I was already so stressed out going on like a fun trip. I remember like talking to a friend that I saw when I was in Japan, where I was like, man, I don't know what it's like to wake up and not have a set schedule for the day. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I feel like every time I go to Japan, it's for an event. So you gotta wake up at like a certain time to go Bupan for goods, etc. Or, you know, be at a certain place by a certain time to get goods. Or wait for LineCon. Sorry if I'm not like showing this properly on camera. Oh. I feel like because where I sit versus where my camera is a little bit further, at least on the screen, towards the top of the screen. You may not see much, but I'm just stitching the stocking together. That's all I'm doing. Too much work. What do you mean, too much work? I'm making... It's gonna look so stinking cute, Meta. Just you wait. A little stocking for my little plushie. What's the plushie? It's so it's for my Idolish 7 plushie, Tamaki. This little round guy, this round lad. But I didn't make this. This is actually from Daiso, but I did dress up Miss Kana from Oshinoko. She's so cute. I love this little cape and hat on her. It's like the perfect fit. She's so cute. I love her. I can't wait to just... I want to go to like a, I guess like Christmas event local. Like there's some places that do like, oh, Christmas villages and whatnot, and just take Kana around. Actually, Meta, for merch for your like VTuber Oshis, do you just buy like keychains and stickers? Do you not like, if they have plushies available, do you buy them? Just curious. I buy everything. Man, you're a real fan. You're so real for that, Meta. Love that for you. Money is used for goods and services. We're in the home stretch. We're on like the curvy part of the stocking now. Like at Anime Frontier, I got plushies, mugs, acrylics, and keychains. Dang. And you were able to fit that all in your luggage to go home, including your clothes from your like international trip? Damn, where's your whole pick? For like Hako Bales, I got her a birthday set. Oh. Damn, you're dedicated. You're in this life now, Meta. You're never leaving. Okay, which of this thread can I salvage? Yeah, that's why I had my huge suitcase that boxed in angle. You're right, you have to do a haul picture. Yeah, post your haul. We want to see. It's okay. Angle willingly sacrificed his comfort for the good of the gang. Like Kimmel the hero. I still think about like that stupid comeback he made about, so for those of you that don't know, on the last day of Anime Frontier, my car can only fit 5. However, we hung out with Meta, which is a 6 person. So Angle was kind enough to get in the trunk and hide until we were able to safely get to 2 cars and have fun times. And Kim did offer first, but then Angle made a sick comeback. He said that is what Himmel the hero would do. And that is so true. Oh, what time is it? Okay. I'm in the home stretch. Got about like 20 minutes to finish this assembly, which I think I feel confident that I can do. But then I want to decorate it and make it look cute, you know? I actually thought it'd be so cute if I got like brown felts and made like little gingerbread kigus for my newies too, but that actually would have required a little bit more because I wanted to like a hand embroidered, like the icing details. Maybe next year. I don't know why this gingerbread aesthetic is like all I could think about this holiday season. Okay, so I have successfully attached these two pieces of the stocking together, which I will actually, it won't really matter, but it'll matter to me. So I'm gonna clip the curve because it's going inwards. You would make little triangle cuts along the seam allowance. I have to be careful not to accidentally cut any stitches that I hand sewed. So that's on one curve and then curve on the other side of the stocking. Again, try to be careful not to cut any of the threads. Okay, I'm gonna go wind down, eat early. Good night! Thanks for tuning in! Thanks for always supporting me as well. This one I normally do have a little thing to turn the edge so it's a little bit cleaner, but you can just use a blunt pair of scissors. As long as you don't cut your fabric, you should be good. So this is what it looks like so far. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And my pattern matching is decent. It's better on one side than the other, but let me do a little test fit really quick. For Taki. Oh, thank you for the stretch redeem and the hydrate redeem. I am stretching now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I think this stocking's a little big for him? Yes. But it's so stinking cute how it looks so far. Like, Look at him. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then for my hydration, I'll drink my more hot cocoa. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do is, since this part is folded down, I actually like the length of it once I folded down like this part of it. Like, there's still like extra room, but if I did it anymore, you wouldn't get the shape of the stocking. Plus, I can like make it look like he's peeping out of it. Like this. So, I'll probably just keep this for now. And then what I want to do, because now we have to attach this part to the stocking. I'm trying to think of which way is easier to do this in. Okay. I feel like the easiest thing to do is to shorten the height of this, which could mess up my stitches, or make sure I sew this little cuff situation down a little further in. I feel like I need to flip this back inside out. That way when I flip it inside out, hold on, let me clip these together so I know what I'm doing is right before I commit. Because I feel like when it comes to flipping things inside out, it takes me a minute to figure out how I want it. That way when you do this, flip it inside out. Yes. Okay. Yes, okay. Figured it out. Okay, now I can get to stitching. And for this one, I'll probably use the cream thread, just because it's, I think it'll look a little cleaner. Okay, where is that? Okay, I got about 15 minutes to finish this. I mean, I'm not ending right at 15, but I would like to finish this in 15, and then call it a stream. I guess put my fabric scissors away because I don't really need it. Okay. I need to use the restroom so badly. Once I'm done with this, part of me's like, oh, can't take a break yet. I'm like the home stretch. I don't know if anyone, it's like, it sounds like unhealthy and gross, but like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not like my bladder is dying or anything, but like, oh, if I can just hold it for like another 10 minutes, I can be done, you know? Home stretch, yes. Thank you for supporting me. Okay. Just need another round of thread. Let's see. I wish I had shiny green satin ribbon. I do have red, which would make this look a little more festive. I was hoping I had like a darker green ribbon. That way I can like make a little bow and then put like red beads on it to be kind of like holly berries, you know? That would have been so cute. You can probably see like some of my inside stitches. They're not the cleanest, but like they're straight-ish. They'll be fine. It's just for a little newie, you know? I probably could have gotten a lot more done if I went the, you know, sewing machine route versus the hand stitch route, but that's okay too. I feel like hand stitching feels so much more accessible and like a little bit more chill of a little crafting experience, since you don't need to, you know, set up your machine, change out threads, anything like that. We're almost done! Yippee! Okay. Now to check on how this looks turned inside out. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. Okay, let's try with sticking tamaki in here. try and fluff up. You could also like stuff this with other stuff so you get the stocking shape a little better. But oh my gosh, he's so cute in this little stocking. I guess like for him, since he has a chain, I could just hang him up like this too, off like our little stocking holder. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Let's see if I can. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. It's so cute. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Is there like a ribbon I could put on it? Hold on. Let me see. I do have like a red shiny ribbon. Let me see if I can, how it'll look. That looks, I wish this ribbon wasn't, I guess it's not as, it looks brighter on stream, but it's not as bright on here. I also do have a darker ribbon, darker red. Me, snug boy. Yes, he's a snug lad. Where? Ooh, maybe the darker. I think the darker one's the way to go. Looks more rich, more fancy. So it'll look like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that, and then let me. I put a little fray check on the end. So fray check just kind of seals it off. You could, if you have like a lighter, you could also throw a lighter on here. This does take some time to dry. What I should have done, actually. I'm truly a fool. I should have made my ribbon, sew it on, and then add the fray check. But you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Let's cut a little longer than I need. Let me make this ribbon really quickly. I used to be really good at like tying ribbons where they can just, you know, look good wrapped on themselves, but I feel like this one might be a bit of a struggle. Oh my gosh. It's also not thick enough of a ribbon. Like if I had like a thicker ribbon, it would look way, way, way cuter. Let me see. I think this one. Like the center? I think off to the side might be better, huh? let me cut these down and I'll sew it down. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I think this thread might be a little too... I think I have a darker thread that I can use instead. Yeah, I'll go with a darker thread color. I just feel like it's missing something, you know? I think the pop of red will make it feel very festive. I do wish the ribbon was a little thicker so you can get a more full bow, but it's okay. And it's not a wired ribbon too, so I can't layer it on top of each other. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is stitch through the ribbon itself so that way it could stay tied on itself. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, now I can tie it down to the part of the stocking I want it on. Yeah. I just like stab myself with a needle. Okay, and then I just tack it down. Doesn't have to be anything crazy, just a few loops on itself. Okie dokie. And then, like I said, if you don't want the ribbon to fray, I would just use a little bit of fray check at the end, which I will probably do off stream, so that way, you know. But this is it. This is little stocking with a bow. I want to like have it lay a certain way, but I don't think I can do it, so it's okay. It looks so cute. Thank you everyone for tuning in who stopped by, even just to say hi really quickly. I really appreciate it. I'll throw some fray check on him now. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I'll post a photo of him online. But thank you again to everyone who tuned in and hung out. It's time to see if there's anyone I can like. Right? Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the stream, Minchi. Please rest well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know it's only 2 hours, but I still appreciate it. Big thank you to again Christy Cosplay for the follow earlier, and thank you, darling Amor, for the raid earlier. Let's see, is there anyone I can pass? Ooh. Okay, my friend Al is doing a Honkai Star Rail stream, so I will, if you guys don't mind, hanging out for a bit just to kind of send this raid over. And, let me see. Did that work? Oh wait, no, it's /raid. Whoops. So if anyone would like to hang out and just raid over, please feel free to stay. If you are new here are some raid messages you can send. If you are subscribed to me, I have one where it's a emote. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for saying bye. Tamaki thanks you too. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll be back Thursday with another crafting stream. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye. Boop, 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 boop.